Hey, I'm Terri Savelle. I'm so glad you're watching today. I want to talk to you about no excuses. You know, The Tonight Show did this funny thing where people wrote in with a hashtag called Don't Judge Me. And they told all these stories of what they do and then hashtag Don't Judge Me. Listen to some of these. One guy wrote in and he said, I alternate between 2 McDonald's for lunch every day so the employees don't think I eat there every day, because I do. Hashtag Don't Judge Me. Another one said, I told my kids my ice cream was spicy so they wouldn't eat any. Hashtag Don't Judge Me. Listen to this one. Sometimes when I'm sick of doing laundry, I just fold my husband's dirty clothes and put them back. That's disgusting. Don't judge me. This is my favorite one. This lady says, I keep a fork in my purse just in case cake happens. Hashtag Don't Judge Me. I like that's my kind of lady. But you know, the truth is, it's so easy for all of us to not want to be judged for where we are in life and to tend to make excuses to justify where we are, why we are where we are. You know, that's just typical. That's just human nature to want to make excuses for where we are. But I believe today you're going to get that determination back to stop looking at everything that's going wrong, stop looking at reasons you can justify making excuses, because God has so much more for your life. In fact, I remember hearing this phrase years ago, and it said, warfare always surrounds the birth of a miracle. Think about those words. Warfare always surrounds the birth of a miracle. So if you're going through war right now, it feels like, all hell's coming against you. That means your miracle is just about to happen. In fact, another phrase that I love, it said, Satan always attacks those next in line for a promotion. Now, I don't like being attacked, but it did give me some hope that, hey, the promotion must be coming because I'm sure under attack. So if you feel that way, you're under attack, you don't understand why things are going the way they're going, get ready. Your promotion is on its way. Another phrase that I love was from Thomas Edison. He said, most of life's failures are those who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So don't make excuses. I want you to start getting results. I heard someone say you can't have excuses and results. It's one or the other, right? Well, listen to this story. I think this story is going to give you some of that no excuse mentality like it did for me. It was about this young girl named Eileen. She said her parents divorced when she was 2 years old. She rarely ever saw her dad growing up. Well, her mom remarried, and her stepdad was very violent with her mom. She said many times they had no food. They ended up going to a shelter in Toronto, Canada. Sometimes they'd live there for months at a time, living in a shelter. Well, she said she started singing in bars at 8 years old, trying to make money for the family. She said, I remember my mom waking me up in the middle of the night telling me it was time to go sing. She said, I hated the environment. I hated being in those clubs, those dark clubs with all these drunk people, the smell of alcohol. She said, I hated it. But at least I was getting to do something I love, which was singing, and she was making some money for the family. Well, as time went on, she said her career started to take off. She's in her early 20s. She's starting to go after that dream of wanting to sing, wanting to be successful, wanting to break the mold in her family. All of a sudden, at 21 years old, her mom and her stepdad were killed in a tragic head-on collision with another car. Well, everything was put on hold. Here she is going after her dream, and everything comes to a stop. And she said she had 3 younger siblings at home, and she couldn't just go off to Nashville, go off and pursue her dream with 3 young siblings at home with no one to take care of them. So she moved back to Toronto, Canada, and she's taking care of her siblings until every one of them grew up and went through high school. She began singing at this local resort, to make money, to make ends meet. She stayed with every one of them until the youngest one graduated from high school. Well, she could have thought it's too late. I've missed my golden opportunities. Here I was headed for my dreams, and this happened. Might as well just give up on it. But you know what? She didn't. She went ahead and went for that dream. She said she moved to Nashville, Tennessee to go after her dream. And all of a sudden, this girl, Eileen Twain, changed her name to Shania Twain and became one of the highest paid singers in America. No excuses, right? When you hear a story like that, doesn't it just make you think, what's my problem? I got to get that mentality to have no excuses. Well, the truth is, what does that bumper sticker say? Life happens or something like that. Truth is, things happen that we didn't count on. A divorce, maybe you lost a baby, maybe you lost a job, you lost a significant amount of money, maybe you were betrayed. Maybe things happen in life that we didn't count on happening, kind of takes the breath out of us. We all go through those things. Maybe we felt betrayed by someone that we loved, that we trusted. Things like that happen that we didn't see coming. But you know what? We have to get to that place in our lives where we say, this is no surprise to God. He knew I could handle this, and as a result, I'm going to be stronger because of this. In fact, one of my favorite scriptures, it's Isaiah 41:10, and I recommend that you write this one down. It's lengthy, but you should type it up or print it out and put it somewhere as a reminder that this is a promise from God. It says, do not fear anything, for I am with you. Then it says, do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and harden you to difficulty. That means things that used to just, knock the breath out of you, you can come to a place in your life where it doesn't even faze you. He will harden you to difficulty. That's encouraging, isn't it? Then it says, I will certainly take hold of you with my righteous right hand, a hand of justice, of power, of victory, and of salvation. So God is promising no matter what you go through, He's right there with you. And He says, don't be afraid. I'm with you. So I want to challenge you today to not look at the obstacles and make excuses. In fact, a lot of times you can look and think, it just looks too impossible. I thought it would be easier than this. Or you can even look at your age and think, it's too late. Might as well give up. And that can become a major excuse for you to miss out on the dream that God's put in your heart. Listen to this. Mary Kay was still selling books at 45 years old. And then finally she went after that dream of having her own cosmetics. Or Harrison Ford. He was a carpenter still in his 30s. Gary Heaven, he said he was 40 years old when he opened his first Curves Fitness Center, which became one of the fastest growing franchises in the 90s. Julia Child was 50 when she wrote her first cookbook. Tim and Nina Zagat were 51-year-old lawyers when they first started writing restaurant reviews called the Zagat Review. And here's one of my favorites. Grandma Moses began her serious painting career at 78 years old. But listen to this. In 2006, she sold a painting for $1.2 million. Oh, and another one. There was a girl who started a TV show 2 days after her 47th birthday. Her name's Terri Savelle. What am I saying? Stop making excuses. God has so much more for your life. Don't look at everything that's going wrong. Start praising God for what's going right in your life. And I believe you're going to be amazed at how God can catapult you into your future. If you're enjoying this podcast, please subscribe to this channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter so I can keep you motivated to achieve your dreams. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. I believe that what you do at the beginning of the year sets the tone for the rest of the year. That's why I'm excited to invite you to the next conference. That's our Success Conference here in Plano, Texas, January 20th and 21st. This is going to provide all the tools you need to help you succeed in life, in ministry, or business. My special guests this year include Esther Federkevich. She is one of the best literary agents, publishing experts. My other guest is Billy Epperhart. Now, he is an amazing success teacher. He teaches at Andrew Womack's Business School, and he's going to help you learn how to build wealth. Now, you have to register quickly. I believe we're going to sell out again this year. Space is limited. Tickets are going to sell out fast, so be sure and register for the next conference.